Okay. What's going on? Wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today because it was just such a vibe today. But I was like, you know what? I got a lot done yesterday. And by a lot, I mean I did something. Like one thing. So very productive. So I thought, you know what? I'll come back. We'll do a round 2. We'll do a round 2. Because I do have a lot of work. It's just like... It's just a lot of busy work, and I hate that. I hate when it's just, like, busy work. Right? Like... And when I say busy work, I mean the kind of work where it's just like... I put my head down, and I have to grind. Like, yesterday was a lot of busy work, I'd say. Just a lot of, like, figuring stuff out and hard grind on the game. But I don't know, maybe people like that. Maybe people like it when I hard grind. When I grind hard. Let me update the stream. Develop. Okay. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do yesterday, so I just left it without a game, but I'll just work today. And so I was working on replication today. And trying to set up Sonic's replication stuff. So I need to test the replication based stuff. So there's gonna be a lot of that today. So right, okay, so this works for the most part, I think. Although I noticed that despite both of us being in the lobby map, it's not checking who in the lobby has certain tags, so that's gonna be a concern. Why are you disconnecting? This is something about the lobby map. Access none. Oh. Alright, so it's accessing none here. Go on. Alright, get item. Actors with tag. So there's nothing here. Figure all that out later. I feel like this is the system that needs to be used, but where it goes is the question. Fuck it. What I want to test is replication. So, practice. This tutorial. Practice more widgets. Okay, use LAN. Why is it not connecting? Okay. Let's see. What does this say? Access none. We're trying to read. Create. Return. Add to viewport. Character select. Master control. Create. It's probably this. That would be so PvP menu. Let's disconnect, right? So where is this? Disconnect. Something about perhaps mute session? Destroy session? I feel like that's why it, that's why I hosted the lobby and then I left and then it didn't load correctly. disconnect. Destroy session failed. Just this for now. Since care. Back. And we need to figure out why. Session. Disconnect. Oh. Maybe this is why. Okay, I'm in the doghouse this time. Okay, disconnecting. Success. Go to practice. Okay, so that's what we have to do. We have to destroy the server. Whenever we want to leave. So it's good to know. Main menu. Well, apparently I already know that. I had to destroy the session. So, event construct. Song. I don't know, that song ain't it for me. Let's see. Okay, so practice. We need to lobby menu. So I think we have to do it through the game mode. Okay, so yeah, game mode. Characters, game state. This is the practice level. So master player controller. Characters, player state, default pawn, set pawn to none. Spectator class, player controller, spectator player controller. Server stat replicator class. That's fine. Right. Okay. Default player name. Choose player start. Return the best player start for this player to spawn from default implementation. Looks for a random occupied spot. Okay, so we will need to use this. Choose player start. So, okay, let's test this really quick. So this might not be the correct way that we're going to do this, but maybe there's something to this that is close to what we need. Team Hero. So we're going to adjust this since it's practice. So players are always going to be Team Hero. And I might be able to set it to where we can have that kind of like Rival does it, where you're in the practice range and you can make everybody an enemy. Like friendly fire kind of thing. But for now, I want to figure out how we get this to work. Get all actors with tag. Tag we're looking for is player 1. From spawn tag. So maybe... player checks, and then we need to make this like a run on server thing kind of thing, maybe. And then on begin play we do player checks. I feel like this has to be replicated for it to work. Specifies the tag of a player start to use. Then we delay. Like 1 second. So that way it runs through all of this. We'll do 1.5. What's this? Start spawn. Target sun. Let's see. Since the spawns are connected to these player tags, like their association is going to be connected. Practice. So, player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5, player 6. Default game mode. Is there a practice? I think there's a practice game mode. Practice game mode, and then all this gets set to game mode. Save. Back here. Start, and then character select. Master player control. So this probably be reset. Player control, player character. Hey, yo, wait, hold on. Okay. Create. The target, right? So who's spawning? I think this is how we're going to be able to get the character to spawn properly. I'm trying to think. This is master player controller, right? And we're using master player controller. Possess in on master player controller. What is located? Character selected server. Even begin play. Get rid of this. Get rid of this one. On character selected. I don't know if this needs to be replicated, but I feel like it doesn't. We'll see. It actually might need to be replicated. And then we add an input. Player character. Back here. Character object reference. And then start. Starts. Okay, maybe this doesn't matter. One character selected. Oops. Class spawn, get owner, possess, player controller. It's gotta be here. Choose player start. Master player controller. Current HUD player character spawn type. A character is a type of pawn. Wait, what is this here? Spawn type. I'm not even using it, so I'll get rid of it. Spawn actor. Only exactly matching structures are considered. Can pick that right. This is container. How did I do this? Over here. Spawn tag. Right, okay. Get spawn tag. That's how we did it. Okay, choose player start based on the spawn tag. Start spawn. Controller, yeah, I'm guessing connect the controller there as well. And maybe get rid of that. We'll rename this to respawn or something. And this is a game mode. How do we do this? If I die in the like if Sonic dies, would I cast this to the game mode and try to be like, okay, hit respawn after like maybe 10 seconds? It's worth a shot. Get game mode. Is there a way I can just check what game mode it is?
The sun is falling in the sky beyond. Light is fading from our world. The sun is falling in the sky beyond, and light is fading from our world. Now's the
Practice.
time of reckoning. The final battle has begun.
This doesn't seem right to me. I have no idea how I'm gonna do respawns. I shouldn't worry about that right now. I need to worry about how I'm gonna spawn just in general. That's all I care about right now. Just in general spawning. And then I can worry about respawns later. Cause I fucking don't know. Oh. Maybe we'd use interfaces for that. And booleans. I don't know. I really don't know. It's kind of a weird one for me. Maybe we place it all in the character instance or the player instance. Is practice, is PvP. And then based on the bools, we can say, okay, since you're, and then we can assign interfaces instead of doing calls to the game mode. The interfaces will just run data into the game mode by default. If it's live, same with if we have it is PvP, or is call. Okay, so let me set this up quick. Because is startup works, right? And I'm pretty sure game instance is something that persists across, you know, map changes and stuff. So that actually might be good. Is practice. Is cough. Is tutorial. And these can be kind of the tools that connect us to the appropriate game modes without having to do all that nonsense. So, category, game mode checks. Player data. I don't think I need these right now. I don't need this. I don't need the lobby name because we're kind of good on that for now. So Sonic, we still need to test replication. We need to test spawn. Pause menu is good. And we'll just keep these for now. So let's see. We need to see if we spawn correctly. Okay. So it failed to do the spawn tag check. I'll move this over here. Failed to do the spawn tag check. All of this character interface is... This happens when Shadow dies for some reason. I think it's because the HUD isn't properly set or destroyed when he dies. Nothing about Shadow is really properly set right now. what I need to do is set window for the game. Okay, yeah, I can just do it. Okay, so this is not, it's getting right, that's what it says. Let me get back in there. Give me back. Access none. Game instance spawn time. Wait, why does it say false? Why does it say false? So it's fine. Is valid, maybe? Doing is valid. So it's valid. It's valid. It's valid. Obviously, it keeps giving me this, which means it at least gets to this point. But it's not getting anything. Trying to think. Good old target. Good. We aren't getting anything. Get players. State reference. Tag. Something to do with tag. Own the gameplay tags. Continue. So. Get all actors of class matching tag. By teams. Tags. Check tag. There's gotta be something. Start an in-app purchase. I'm not gonna be able to use that with this one. Is QT's tag query empty? Tag to check. Tag to match. And then maybe do this instead. Game instance has the gameplay tags. Team. Spawn tag. Team hero. Player 1. Player 2. I like doing multiple additions. So. Player 3. Player 7. Six. A lot of Rouge songs tonight. That's nice. I like that. Oops. So now we've got the spawn tags set up. And this is in the game instance. So team.hero, and then we have spawn tags for team hero and team dark. And instead of this and this, we want to kind of get gameplay tags. Tag struct. Set game. We can just add it here, can't we? I just realized. What is the difference between us? Between the struct and the container? Okay, so a struct is for when you can have one value at a time. And the container is for multiple tags simultaneously. I mean, so yeah, because we only want to check one of these. Tags. Match. Has tags. Problem is, I need to check everybody in the server for tags, and this just checks my game instance. So that's what's interesting, is like, how do I check everybody's, like, how do I check everybody to see what they have? Because I don't want to have to check each individual actor. Unless I have to assign it to the actor. Like Sonic or something. Although Sonic would be a pawn that we're possessing. Actor tag. So there's no way, get all actors of class with tag, actors with tag. So there's no way for me to, like, give a tag to an actor? Unless I throw it into here, I guess. Right, so here's actor. So I... So maybe... I'm kind of like trying to put it together in my head. There's a bunch of puzzle pieces. Like, how do we connect them all? Like, I feel like maybe I'm supposed to connect between... I'm obviously supposed to connect to the character they choose, right? And then maybe give that actor the tag. And then that way I can check all actors with the tag. And then for the lobby, when we join a lobby, I might have to create some type of, like, lobby actor. So that way when you join the lobby, I can still give you a tag. And then we transfer that tag into whatever character you choose after you load into the map. Like, some type of convoluted-ass system would make this work. But for now, practice mode is what we're testing on, so... So we are not going... So this system would not work, and will not work. Because it needs to check the chosen character, but... It just can't do this, right? So I have kind of an idea right now. Like, I have to think about when and where I place this whole system of checking tags. I'm not going to use game instance. I don't think that's going to work. It has to be after we select the character. Once we've selected the character, we take the character reference, and then we iterate on this. We iterate and see, okay, who is spawned and who has a tag. And if there's nobody with player 1 tag, we'll just give you player 1 tag. For a lobby menu, I think it'll be easier because when you get into the lobby, I can do that check, and then there can be a system where maybe you could swap teams while you're in the lobby. But when you go into the map, you're going to have the tag with your lobby actor. And all I'd have to do is somehow connect it to your master player controller or your game instance. That's probably what I'd have to do. I'd throw it into your game instance. And then when you select your character, I plug in what it says in the game instance into your character. Give it a small delay and then spawn you where you're supposed to be. That's what I'm thinking like would have to happen. So it's a lot to think about. So in this case, though, we're in the game mode. I don't know if we want to be in the game mode right now with this. Selected character ID. Character class. I want this. I want this. Trying to think. Spawn actor, player character, possess, and then create the game mode HUD. So I'm just trying to think. Take this tag. Can we do something where we cast it? We can send. That's my problem right now. How do I send the tag into this fucking character? How do I give it a tag? Set tag. Maybe. Array of names. Get tags. Something like this, maybe? We can't do a break or anything. Actor has tag. By tag. Add tags. Tag tab. Oh yeah, the character interface. Add tags. Wait a minute. I know Sonic has this. Hey. Yeah. Add gameplay tag. Probably get rid of that. Set temp team. We don't need that. Set temp team. Shit. Okay. Interfaces. General. Get tags. Okay. Tag. Get tag. Actor. What the fuck do I add a tag to this? I want to add to this. I want this to be dynamic. And I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do that. Unless... Okay. Execute. The name of the tag to set. I don't know what this means. Enabling this pin will make it visible. So... Spawn tag? Like... Namespace. Defines in which namespace the metadata will be looked up. Execute. This property is to chain multiple units together. Like, type. What? What? Okay. You can connect these to bones. Shit. Maybe that's in the right path, but I mean... Actor. Tag. Fucking shit. So there's no all tags match. Any tags match. Small tags. So now I'm cucked because I thought there might have been a way to add tags to the actor. Oh man. So let me see. Name? Question mark? Explaining time, activities, where, okay. Oh man, it's crazy. Get tags. Can't break. Okay. Fuck. Oh man, I gotta think about this. There must be another way. There has to be another way to fucking add a gameplay tag or an actor tag, not a gameplay tag. There has to be another way. This doesn't sit right with me. Sonic. Or no, let's go back to game instance. Let's take a look at these different tags we have. Tag. Set a single tag on an item. Return all items. A specific tag. Get tags. As tag. Tag rule. Tag and value. Gameplay tag asset interface. Huh? This is my thing. That was set up tag. All tags match. Why is this object? All tags match. If all tags match, no tags match. I mean, all we have are structs. Add tag. Single tag. Get. Text. Correct. What can we do with this? Break. Oops. Break tag. Right, so we have this. The name of the tag to set. Actor. Get all actors with the tag, and that connects. So, actor. Make actor layer. It's not. It's still not. Mesh. Tag. Tags. Class. Okay, wait, hold on. Class defaults. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Let's go character. And let's go class reference. Let's grab get tag set. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Tags. Tag set by class. Let's see. Tags. This just means set this variable called tags to something. This has nothing to do with what I need. Get tags. Actor. Let's try object reference. Tags. Okay, we get these variables. Read the value of variable tags. Array of tags that can be used for grouping and categorizing. Set the value of variable tags. Project Fighter's game instance. Actor has tag. Get. Set tags. So it has to be. It has to be. Set tags. Tags. It has to be this. But. But man, but I have to fucking figure out the check. Okay, so that I feel like that's what we need. The set tags, but it's through an array. Why it's through an array, I don't fucking know. Wait, add. Okay. New item. So wait. Get tags. Add. Okay, that might be how we do it right there. Oh, okay. So character selected right here, sent to the master player controller. Got from the master player controller. So on character selected, we do all this shit. Spawn actor. We need to trigger something. We need to connect this to something. Let's do... This might be where we need the game mode checks. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I feel like I need to write this down though. Pull up like a Google Doc real quick. Okay, so first character select data. Okay, character select data gets sent to master player controller. That data gets sent to appropriate game mode. And then the game mode performs tag checks, which then sends that data back to the character class object reference. Okay, I think that's what has to be done. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. So, character select, send the data to the player controller. Player controller gets that data, wants to spawn the actor. And maybe this is where this is a problem. We shouldn't spawn the actor. Maybe this needs to like object reference or something. Can we transfer it? Miles. Yeah, don't worry about it. Whatever. So we get the spawn actor, and we grab the player character because now the character class is our spawn actor. We take the player character. Now we need to send it to the appropriate game mode, and this is where the get instance, get game instance project fighters game instance. I don't really care about this fucking game mode HUD. It's not important right now. So first thing is tutorial. That's the first thing we check. Is the player in the tutorial? Is practice. And then it is cough. Okay, so we want practice. So let's focus on this right now. So one thing we need to do is practice game mode on event begin play. We need to set practice to true. Ignore player checks because I don't think it's gonna work here in the game mode, right? Okay, no, it says here we want it to happen in the game mode. We do tag checks in the game mode because each game mode might have a different tag check to go through. Tutorial is going to be different, and practice is going to be different, and the PvP modes are going to be different. Okay, one step closer. So we'll leave this alone for now then. So when we start the game mode practice, we set the player's game instance to practice. Defaults are all off. Now that that's on, in the master controller, we need to, I think, shoot an interface. Hold on. Remember the order of operations. First, what among these things gets initiated first? Okay, so event begin play, character select. So all of this will be here. Game mode will be here. I'm assuming game mode loads, then your player controller loads, and then your character select loads. That's the order. Game mode, controller, and then the UI loads. So by the time you hit the user interface for character select, your game instance is already thinking you're in practice. So good. So we now need to do an interface. We need to probably create some type of game mode interface. So let's do an interface. Game mode interface. Character data. Let's do practice. We'll just type in the game mode that we want to send to. And then we want character object ref. Character reference. Go back to controller. This is set to player character. Just for consistency's sake. Move this up here, like so. And then implement interface. Okay. Interface. Go. Off. Okay, practice. No, I don't think we need call function. Yeah, I don't think we need. Something tells me this might be okay. Target is master player controller. Just start with this. Okay. So I don't think I need this. Actually. I don't think I need that. What I need it in is the practice, is in the game mode. The associated game modes. And then now, we take this up here. And then we basically do player checks, right? Right. So okay, so now we have from character select to choosing our character, sending it to the master player controller to get the object reference of that character, and then we send that to the appropriate game mode, which is practice. Now we're in practice game mode, and we need to perform tag checks to see what tag this actor is going to receive. So, something like this. Something like this. Something. Get tags. Get a reference. Range. Random integer range. No, I need I need like all. Can I get like all or something? All? Or isn't it like length? Yeah. Something like that, right? I think that's how it is. Okay. Yes. this as well. And then if false, set get tags. Add. You know what, we could make this a bit cleaner if we do something like this. Player one. And then we have to do it again if it's false. If it's true, something like this. I feel like this is what would need to happen. Then add player 2. Oh, it's fucking crazy shit. So let's move this like all old tag check system. Okay. So let's just say this works, okay? It's gonna add the tag to the character, right? Okay, hold on. All right. I got you. I got you. So, once we've added the tag to the character, then we need to iterate the spawn logic. And mayhaps use game instance for that. Mayhaps. game mode response. I have no idea if this is gonna work. This is very, very, very convoluted. But god damn it, it's worth a shot. This is all I got up my sleeve right now. So, how? Okay, right. Restart at player start. Respawn. Subway tag. Character select. Game mode. This is where it's like, okay. Sonic. On death. I need you to check. I actually don't listen to this. Like, on death, I need to check what game mode it is. Or on spawn, I need to check what game mode it is. Like, there needs to be something, because we still haven't set, okay, where is my character spawning? Find player start. Start spot, restart player at player start. There's no, like, how is this happening? On spawn. Spawn? Actor from class, respawn. Spawn. Get world. Get trans. Get actor location. So this is interesting. I feel like the character select, or rather the master player controller, spawn actor, spawn. Owner. Yeah, because I can't spawn the object reference of a character. I can spawn the class reference of the character. The owner is get owner self. What's not working? Okay, this. Self. Target must have a connection. There it is. Message. Yes. I think that's it. Self? I think that'll work. Hopefully. Let's just this down. Mother. There we go. Right. That should clean that up just a smidge. Okay, so character select, sent to the master player controller, we get the character reference. Spawn actor is like my biggest issue right now. Because I can't go back and set the spawn here. I need to do like a teleport or something. Actually, is that possible? To do a teleport? So if I come back here, set a delay. 1 second. Like this. Teleport. Oh, come on. There's gotta be something like this. Spawn actor from class. Fuck. Okay. So I have a new idea. And this might be where it's like, okay, we use spawn actor in the game mode kind of deal. Which again, I'm like, my problem ultimately is what is optimal, you know, for performance. Would any of this be optimal? But maybe that's just going to be part of like the learning curve and like trial by fire kind of vibe. So what we're going to do is we are going to instead open this, add character class ref. Here, class reference. And then go back to master player controller. And we are going to take this over here. Plug that in. Well, actually, because I don't want spawn actor here, and I can't have this stuff here. So, cancel. Grab. Move. It's gotta be like this. Kind of deal. At least in my head, this is what makes sense right now. So once we select our character, we send it to our player controller, and it runs through the process. And once it has the character class, we check. Are we in the tutorial? Are we in practice? Are we in Koth? We're going to be in practice, so it's going to fire true up into practice, and this is going to be connected to it. Now we go into practice, and we say, okay, we have this reference to the player's character. we want to do now, this might be the genius of this. It's connected like that. Event practice. Always spawn, ignore collisions. Owner, must we get owner? Did we get owner for this one? I deleted it. I hate when I do that. But you know, let's just say that that's what it is. Variable, character, object, effects. Okay. So now that we have that, now we can do the whole tag check just fucking right out the gate. Hit the tag check. And what we can do is... Scheisse! The whole order of operations is fucking hard, man. I can't spawn him until I get my tags, but I'm getting this fucking shit. Okay, I mean, we gotta test this eventually. It's going on very long, with not a lot of progress being tested. So what's gonna happen is the following. Respawn. Respawn. Okay. So at least we can see, okay, sure. Spawn actor, whatever. Run through the process, but once you've figured out what tag you're gonna get, trigger respawn, and in doing so, set player type. Set player. Set player type. Alright, so here's what's going on in my head, right? Get character. Send that to master player controller, get the class. Send the class to the game mode. In game mode, spawn the actor, then run through the order for checking tags. Once the tag is set it to the game instance, respawn the player at player start. And then the respawn system, I think I can fix later down the line. And do something similar to what we did in the player controller. Just now in Sonic's blueprint. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work... Okay, we have unresolved issues here. Game mode. What's the issue? Spawn... Oh, so you really want something here, don't you? Yeah, there we go. That should fix it. Okay. Let's see what we got. So it doesn't spawn me now at all. So let's see. Spawn actor. Yes. But why is this here? Restart at player start. Why is this here if it doesn't work? So I feel like we have to spawn it through the player controller. So practice game mode, game modes, master. Why do that? I have the reference right here. Get transform. Player start transform. Player start. Master controller message. Oh. What do we got? Failed to compile. Ah, well, yeah. No shit. This is master controller. Boom, 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 boom. Game mode interface. Player controllers. Player start transform. Set. Okay, will this work? Will it blend? Holy shit, the map doesn't even load? Oh no. I was gonna say. Okay, we're delaying it by a solid second and nothing. So we got to figure out what point during this process it's not working. So the first thing I want to do, which I should probably always do by default, is valid. Always do is valid checks. String instance. Oops. Instance. Not valid. Okay. Maybe even game mode. Event begin play. We set the game instance to practice. I wonder if that needs replication, since technically we're starting a server, but we'll see. Also with this, is valid. Game mode instance check invalid. Instance check. What else? Character select. I think character select works. It's once we hit this point that I think it gets a little messy. But we're connected to practice, which we can do another check. Event practice. String. Practice. Interface initiated. This might be causing problems, and this might be causing problems. You know, I think there needs to be a way for me to get this without this. I feel like that's the problem. Right. But let's just work with what we've got right now. Okay, show me what you got. So everything seems to be valid. No issues there. Everything's valid. It's just struggling to spawn me. I'm waiting to see if maybe it'll... Okay. Okay, so there's... Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Mr. Controller. Possess. Possess the actor that spawns. But it's not spawning me where I want to be. So that's where I think this is a problem. And select player tag. Or set player tag. Let's get this. Get destroy actor. Because we've got the spawn tag now associated with it. We need to respawn it. Now with the player Okay. Okay, that worked. Okay. Maybe that works. Respawn. On server. Let's see. So it kind of worked. Like, it went through the process, but we're still not spawning at the appropriate spots. This might still be triggering. Let me set this. String. Character sequence complete. And then run it through one more time. Because that would tell me it goes through the whole process. And that means it's going through the whole process. Everything seems to be where it needs to be, except... Okay, except the spawn system, right? The player start transform is probably still set to like 0, 0, 0. And it's not getting the correct data. So let me go back here and remove that, clean it up. We're close. We're close to having a spawn system, but then I need to test it with another player to make sure that the other player gets player 2 spawn tag. So this is fine, I think. And because this is happening, and we can get rid of these checks because it's working. It's doing its thing. So, starts. Man. So, respawn. We hit the respawn. Spawn tag. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it's even working. This will help me really get down to the nitty-gritty here. Okay, so it's not even printing the string. Why isn't it printing? Maybe there's nothing to print. Respawn sequence set. Gotta debug. Gotta figure out where is this going wrong here. Okay, something's going on here in the game mode. In the game mode. I need to check practice level. Save. Is it set? Okay, so it's set to practice game mode. Master player controller. Practice game mode. Defaults. Delayed start. So I think I need to learn a bit more about the game mode. The game mode spawn tag, default player name. Player name. Game mode. And get the game mode. Practice. Player name. Spawn. Get spawn. Get game mode spawn tag. Yeah, but that's what it's saying. It's interesting. Game mode. Okay, yeah, here we go. Delayed start, number of bots, number of players. Get options, string, pausable. It doesn't let me adjust those tags. Brighten game modes. I gotta think for a second here. Maybe it all needs to be done in the master player controller, but I need the player start stuff. Yeah, it doesn't. That's my only issue. Oh wait, hold on. Player start. Yeah, see, it's not getting. Trying to think. But I gotta say this. No. I was gonna say it seemingly goes through the whole process, but actually does it is the question. Let's actually find out. This would be a good test. Does this even fire? Does it actually go through the practice game mode sequence? Because as far as we know, it doesn't. Oops. As far as I'm concerned, it does not go through the game mode stuff. So let's see. Created Sonic. So it isn't even iterating through the game mode stuff. Um, like this isn't being triggered in here. Spawner. Actor. Practice checks. I don't even think it's triggering this, and it could have something to do with how we're doing the interface stuff, and that might be the issue. I do remember interfaces being a bit of trouble for me. Target itself may not be what it should be. So it's not even iterating. Okay, let's add, so game mode practice. Practice. Wait, what? Bruh. That was weird. Practice. And then this is... Okay. I'm pretty sure it needs to be the one with the message on it. It needs to be the message. Let's see. How did I do it over here? Sonical info, target is interfaced by your attack. Spawn actor. So just message. Target is dimensions. No. I might have to get game mode here. Which could create a bit of an elaborate mess, but it might work. So let me try that. Get game mode. Let's do this. Set practice selected. Practice game mode. Practice. I can't connect that. See what happens. Might work, might not work. I know that that's probably what's going on. Is it needs to get sent to the game mode somehow. Oh shit! It worked, but it also didn't. So practice check starting. Player 1 respawn sequence set. Okay. Get all actors with tag received. Access index 3, tags length code 3. Practice game mode to take me there. Attempted to access index 3 from array tags. Excuse me, of length 3. Access none trying to read property call function. So I feel like what, like, is there an is valid index? Maybe that can solve some of the issues. If true, get all actors with tags, which it should be true. Get all actor with tags. Attempted to access index 3 from array tags of length 3. Index invalid. And then probably have to do the same thing with this. Is valid index. Actor index invalid, tag index invalid. I remember there was this thing where it's like you kind of just want to do is valid checks even if, you know, it doesn't make sense. Because I think that's why we get these errors. Anyway, compile. And if this happens, I think there's a workaround where we can say, okay, I don't know, what is it, branch nobody has any tags, right? Access none. Okay, if there's no one there, then that means you're just going to be player 1 anyway. So then we'll just send you straight to get player 1. Let's just see real quick. Okay, tag index invalid. Okay. It's valid. Is the character character object reference invalid. Okay, so it's just the tags that don't come back valid. So I'm selecting Sonic, but he should have at least 3 tags. So it's a little weird. Although, okay, actor tags. This might be what it's thinking about, and that's why it's saying index 3, since there's 3 of the. Although it could be trying to read this. So, we're making progress. Slow progress here. It's happening. This is valid, so we don't need this. This is fine. It's something to do with the tags setup. Set. Get a copy, maybe. Maybe it's supposed to be get a copy, not get a reference. Let's try that. Okay. Although it's stopping right here. So I'm trying to think. It should be checking. Okay, hold on. Let's try. What does Shadow have? Shadow shouldn't have any tags on him. Okay, he does have tags. Let's test him out. Okay, tag index invalid again. Okay. Let's see. Let me check something. Maybe I shouldn't use these type of tags. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe I should use. I need to. Oh my god, it's so fucked, man. Like, it's just so fucked. Oh my god. Like, you want to use. Like, there's no system to check if all actors have a gameplay tag. It's the name. It's the name. That's what I don't get. Like, I can't pull this out and be like, oh yeah, gameplay tags. Get my gameplay tags, right? And then what, get tag name? Shit. Get tag. But how do I specify what I want? Right? Okay, so the struct is how we do. Yeah. This doesn't make much sense at the end of the day, right? Because it might make sense, but I'm burning out right now mentally. Like, I think I could easily do this probably tomorrow, but I'm burning out right now. I'm like really tired. I have an idea though on what I could do. I could easily swap things and use player tags instead of actor tags from here, since this seems to be giving me trouble. Choose player start. I need to figure out how this works. I don't understand how this works. It's the only thing that I don't understand right now, and it might connect to why I'm not spawning where I need to spawn, but I definitely need to address this issue first. And it's just tough because it's like, okay, what, get gameplay tags? Gameplay? There's no gameplay tags to get, so I can't iterate into it. This just made sense to me based on the fact that I'm using the actor tags, right? But this becomes a bit harder if I use gameplay tags. I mean, Sonic has gameplay tags, but like, I really do feel like I have to utilize the interface a lot more to figure out where players, like, how they receive their spawn tags, because it just feels like a big mess if I'm trying to set it to the actor or something. Like, the only thing the actor needs to do and know is that it can spawn, it can despawn, it has its own set of gameplay tags that it needs to check on and iterate through. You know, so I just feel like, once again, this needs a whole rework, and I am hooked tonight. I felt like I was close, and I think I am close. I think I'm on the right track. It just, again, I think if I iterate it and use gameplay tags, and if I can figure out what choose player start is in game mode, I think I can get practice to work and function properly. But I think that's going to be for another night, another day. I am beat. I am beat. It was productive. I feel like I learned a bit. You know, I learned that the master controller can shoot to the game mode and the instance and all this stuff. Can shoot between each other, and we can kind of like shake hands and trade variables and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm getting more used to how the game mode should work in reference to the controller, in reference to the instance, and all this stuff. Where does the actor fall into place, and all this other stuff. Like, in the beginning it was confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get it a bit better. I just need to solidify some that understanding. I think I'm still not there yet, so excuse me. I'll handle it tomorrow off stream. These past 2 days have kind of been spur of the moment anyway. But it feels like getting on stream forces me to work a bit more. So, you know, I'll try to show up more. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Goodbye.